My name is Juan. I'm from Argentina. What brought me to Australia was actually a work and holiday experience. And I came here about 5 years ago and started working and living here in Melbourne. And I really loved it. And I went out, made a lot of friends, and during that time I met a lot of people from Colombia. And they told me about their experiences as students, so that's when I started thinking about studying in Australia as well. What actually happened was that I was interested in studying what I'm studying at the moment, which is a master's in industrial automation. So then I started looking for a provider. So I went into the official CRICOS website, which is the Australian government-run website, where they list all the providers and the courses, and that's how I found about EIT. It was one of the few providers that was offering the course I was interested into. First of all, I chose industrial automation because my background is in industrial engineering. Secondly, I also wanted to study something that added value to my previous knowledge. And what happened is that in my bachelor's degree in industrial engineering, what happened is I didn't have a lot of technical knowledge about automation. Of course, we knew about the theory, but not the application. And so I wanted to study more and to know more about it. However, in my country, if you want to study this sort of topic, that belongs to electrical engineering, and I didn't want to study bachelor's from the beginning, from scratch. So that's why I thought, okay, let's see if there's a master's degree on this topic, and there was, and I'm glad I found it. Yes, and I'm glad I did have an internship experience. It was great. It was actually 3-month experience with Coca-Cola. I was working at their plant in Moorabbin, here in Melbourne, and it was an overall great experience. I learned a lot, and what actually happened there is that I was able to prove myself that whatever I learned was also job ready. Yes, so my personal experience was that it is a master's degree and it is in engineering, and therefore it is difficult and requires a lot of time for studying. So what my advice would be, well, first of all, concentrate if you can on your studies. Don't think too much about working. You know, like working should be an afterthought, something that you do on the side, not your main task during the day. You should be focused on studying. So that way you can make the most of your course, because EIT offers a lot of possibilities of studying, lots of material, a lot of recordings and recording lecturers. So I would say to make the most of your course, try to focus on your studies. Don't make work the priority. Yes, so every course or every topic that I have studied so far during my master's degree had a part of practical experience, and that practical experience could have been either with simulations or lab experiences. And my overall experience regarding that was good. I was able to see practical application of what we have studied in class, and also I could say that everything is very up to date and modern. So I was able not only to see a practical example of what the theory is, but also what is being used actually in the industry.